I've lost my first MMA fight. Now I wanted to prove that I'm able to win. If I won't defeat another opponent, how will I ever know that I'm capable of winning? After my first fight, which happened in the States, I got back to my home country for a short break. I was then planning to go back to Portland to continue my MMA training. Yet something unexpected happened. On my way back to Lithuania, I visited Ireland to speak to Coach John Kavanagh, one of the best MMA coaches in the world, to talk about his YouTube channel. He then offered me to train with him in exchange for taking care of his channel. I was blown away. This was a chance of a lifetime. I also realized that training with John also meant training with his top fighters. On one hand, that was an amazing opportunity to learn and develop with the best. On the other hand, I was an 0-1 amateur fighter. I was wondering if I will be even able to keep up with these guys, but I could not miss this opportunity. After a couple months, I moved to Ireland. Soon enough, I was standing next to the training mat, packed with professional fighters. These were some of the top guys and women of the world, UFC, Bellator, and other aspiring MMA fighters. And there was me. I stepped on the mat all tensed up. I cannot deny, I was afraid. I had no clue how I would be able to handle the training. Then, after 30 minutes of drilling, came time to spar. Luckily, the sparring was light and all the fighters were careful with me. Still, the pressure was huge. I also went for 5 rounds, 5 minutes with each of them. Once the training was over, I was spent. The experience was extremely intensive for me. While the other fighters were sparring, I was surviving. Yet, I was not about to give up. The next day, I was there again, standing in front of the mat. I was all tensed up, but I had no intention to back out. Then, the next day came, and then the day after that. So, 2 months of daily training passed. Until one day, during a wrestling session, I heard a pop. I injured my ankle. A month before my scheduled second fight, I was told that I won't be able to participate in it. I was devastated. I've spent 2 months enduring through daily training with some of the toughest fighters. I pushed myself to the utmost limits to perform well in my second fight. And suddenly, the opportunity was gone. All of the effort I've put in seemed to have gone to waste. I thought I would not be able to prove anymore that I'm capable of winning. A few weeks passed. My injury healed up and I was ready to come back to training. I found myself standing in front of the mat again. But this time, something was different. I was relaxed and not afraid anymore. I then realized something important has happened. I did not get to win my second fight, but I've won at something else. I overcame my fear of training with some of the toughest people out there. That reminded me of a phrase that Morihei Ueshiba, the founder of Aikido, said. True victory is victory over yourself. If I was able to overcome this fear, what else can I overcome in my life? If you want to learn why I thought I'll die after my first MMA fight, click on this video right here. This is Rokas, and I wish you to own your journey.